wires on. He's all connected up. So if you want to go ahead and start the meeting,
Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and call the Magic Board meeting to order. I'm going to do a roll call vote, and let me know if you're here. We have Mayor Barney.
Here.
Mayor Gallego. Mayor Giles. Mayor Tovar. Mayor Tovar, I see you, but are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. I see Mayor Wires is here. Mayor Weiss.
Here.
All right. All right, we have a quorum is present, so the virtual meeting of the MAG Information Center Board of Directors is now called to order. If we could, I'll say the Pledge of Allegiance. If you can find a flag, I have one in my office, but if you go ahead and find a flag, we're going to go ahead and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, we got the flag right there. Thank you. All right. Next item is item number 3, which is the approval of the April 15th, 2019 meeting minutes. Is there a motion for the minutes?
So moved, Mayor. This is Gail.
All right. It's been moved.
Second, Mayor, this is Mayor Tovar.
All right. It's been moved by Mayor Barney, second by Mayor Tovar. I'm going to have to do a roll call vote. Mayor Barney.
Aye.
Mayor Giles.
Aye.
Mayor Tovar.
Aye.
Mayor Wires.
Aye.
Mayor Weiss.
Aye.
And Mayor Gallego. Mayor Gallego is absent. All right, that motion does pass 5-0. Next is the items to be heard. Item number 4 is the MAGIC update, which MAGIC stands for the MAG Information Center on the Regional Analytics Division, and Director Anubhav Bagley will be providing a report. Anubhav?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is actually Scott Wilkin pinch hitting for Anubhav.
Okay.
The MAG Information Center, as you said, is essentially a consulting arm of MAG's Regional Analytics Division. As you all know, we do lots of projects, special projects, lots of analysis, mapping projects for member agencies and for other public and private agencies and companies. But most of that stuff that we do falls within the MAG work program. Every once in a while, we get a request from a member agency or from another agency that is somewhat outside of our the MAG work program, and when we have something that goes above and beyond the work program, we work on those through MAGIC. It allows us to use our specialized data sets and expertise to do things that that help with the general mission of regional analytics and MAG as a whole, but don't necessarily fall within the work program. We always make sure there's staff time available, and we run these projects by the board, which is you, before we take any of these projects and accept any of the contracts and start that work. In the past, we've done work for Central Arizona governments, for Central Arizona projects, some from private companies, and for some of our member agencies, especially the smaller ones when they don't have the capacity to do the projects that they're interested in doing. The past few years, we haven't done any major projects. One of the big reasons for that is the tools that we put on our website over the past decade, we think have really alleviated some of the need for the member agencies to have us work on customized stuff. They're able to create their own maps, their own reports, and stuff like that. Last April, the last time we met as a board, you met as a board, there was a potential project with the city of Maricopa That project did not end up going through. The city ended up hiring an internal staff member to do that project, and so they didn't need Magic to do that. The board is required to meet once a year. This is the annual meeting, and I can answer any questions about Magic and our activities as part of this item. And then the next item, I have another. We do actually have a project proposal that we'd like to talk to you about. So if there are any questions, I can answer those now.
Thank you, Mr. Wilkin. Anybody have any questions for Scott? Now, this item is only for information and discussion only. So if there's no other questions, we're going to go on to the next item. Is the approval to enter into an agreement with the Arizona Commerce Authority and to amend the fiscal year 2021 MAG Unified Planning Work Program and annual budget to accept funding. And Mr. Wilkin will be also giving this presentation. Scott?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have, MAG has worked with ACA many times in the past. We helped them set up some business attraction tools. And they have approached us recently with a request to further develop that tool and expand it to help them with their business attraction. They would like us to extend the website that we originally did for Amazon H2Q to help market the region to businesses that are coming in or looking to come in from out of state, and also to help businesses that are already in the area. Help them understand locations and evaluate as they bring new people in, hire new workforce to explore the region. The proposal would have updated data on cultural sites, housing, home prices, sports attractions, education, things of that nature. Anything that a company might want to understand as they're looking to locate or they're looking to open a new office, a new branch, bring new people on to help their new staff members understand where they might want to live. The proposal would be for the site to be behind a firewall, so it would be ACA access only, but they would be able to use it for their business attraction purposes. We're requesting for you to recommend approval to enter an agreement with ACA to accept up to $15,000 for this project to enhance and update the business attraction website, and also recommend approval to amend the fiscal year 2021 Unified Work Plan, Work Program, and annual budget to accept this funding for an increase in the overall budget of $15,000. There is an action requested, as I just described, and so we will need a vote on that. And then this item will, if you recommend approval as a board, will appear on the executive committee meeting immediately after this meeting. If there are any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Thank you, Scott. Could I get a motion to recommend approval to enter the agreement and to accept up to $15,000 from the Arizona Commerce Authority and recommend approval of budget amendment to the fiscal year 2021, the MAG Unified Planning Work Program, and the annual budget to add this funding for an increase to the overall budget of $15,000. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Moved by Mayor Gallego. Is there a second?
Second, Mayor
Second.
Tovar.
Seconded by Mayor Tovar. I'm gonna have to do a roll call vote. Mayor Barney?
Aye.
Mayor Gallego?
Aye.
Mayor Giles? Aye. Mayor Tovar?
Aye.
Mayor Wires?
I vote aye.
And Mayor Weiss.
Aye.
That motion passes 6-0. With that, I look for, we're going to go ahead and adjourn this meeting, and then we're going to go ahead and move into our executive committee meeting. So we're adjourning the Magic meeting right now, and we're going to switch over to the executive committee. Is it okay if we go ahead, Eric, or do we need to wait a second? Are we ready to go?
Yes, we're ready to go.
All right, let's go ahead and call the MAG Executive Committee meeting to order. It's a virtual meeting of the MAG Executive Committee. Item number 2 is the approval of the consent agenda. The consent agenda items 2A through 2F are on the consent agenda. Does anyone have, any member of the executive committee have any questions or would like a presentation on any of the items on the consent agenda? And if not, could I get a motion for the consent agenda?
Move for
For
approval, Mayor
approval,
Barney.
Mr. Chairman. This is Mayor Giles.
It's been moved by Mayor Barney, seconded by Mayor Giles. We have to do a roll call vote. Mayor Barney,
Aye.
Mayor Gallego,
Aye.
Mayor Giles,
Aye.
Mayor Tovar, Mayor Wires,
Aye.
and Mayor Weiss.
Aye.
That motion does pass, and I vote aye as well, 7-0. All right, next item is, we will now move on to item number 3, which is the coronavirus. And Eric, you're going to go ahead and give this discussion.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the Executive Committee. Just a quick update on our activities related to COVID-19. Obviously, the situation is changing pretty much daily and sometimes within the day. So we're continuing to exercise extreme caution in terms of transitioning anybody back into the office. We were planning to start that transition perhaps July 1st. I think we're going to delay that just in the interest of safety of everybody involved. We're fortunate we have, we're a knowledge-based agency, and so we've actually have a high level of productivity, even though everybody's telecommuting. And so I think we're just going to continue to do that likely through the entire summer. We'll continue to monitor the situation. We have done an employee survey wanting to make sure that we understand kind of where the issues and concerns employees are relative to the COVID-19 and if they need any help in telecommuting activities and those sorts of things. So we'll continue to monitor that. We have prepared a draft transition plan. So when it is time to transition back in, we'll do it on a planned basis too, making sure that we're using all the appropriate guidelines from CDC and state of Arizona and other healthcare professionals around. At next week's regional council, we're going to have a short presentation from Neil Giuliano, who's the CEO of Greater Phoenix Leadership, and Pam Kahali, who's president and CEO of Blue Cross Blue Shield. They're going to come in and talk about their new campaign, Mask Up Arizona, which is certainly a timely subject given the recent events too. And so that'll be on the regional council agenda to be heard next Wednesday too. So Mr. Chairman, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Eric. Does anybody have any questions for Eric from the membership, from the exec committee? Seeing none. Thank you, Eric. Move on to item number 4. It's our next item is the proposed reduction in MAG dues for the fiscal year 2021. MAG's Fiscal Services Director, Soma Fagley, will lead this discussion. Is Soma here?
Mr. Chairman, I'll jump in and handle this.
Okay.
Some are maybe having connection problems, but so we've looked at our budget, and obviously with the financial pressures that are on our member agencies, we're looking for ways we might be able to mitigate some of the impacts of the lower revenue streams to our member agencies. So we proposed a reduction in the dues component, which translates into a little under $50,000. We can cover this through, we're saving obviously money on food since we're not having in-person meetings, and we'll have to look at how we do that in the future too. We also have some vacancy savings, and so we're proposing a 20% reduction in dues for our member agencies for fiscal year 2021. So Mr. Chairman, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Eric. Does anyone have any questions regarding the budget for the reduction regarding dues for the fiscal year? I look for a motion.
Mr. Chair, it's Ken. Move for approval.
All right. Mayor Weiss, motion for approval. Is there a second?
Second, Barney.
Second by Mayor Barney. All right, I'm gonna do a roll call vote.
I'll bring you back. All right.
Mayor Barney,
Aye.
Mayor Gallego,
Aye.
Mayor Giles,
Aye.
Mayor Tovar,
Aye.
Mayor Wires,
Aye.
Mayor Weiss,
Aye.
and I vote aye as well. That motion passes 7-0. Next item, or is there any requests for future agenda items from the membership? Seeing none, is there any other comments or announcements from the membership? Thank you all very much. This is my last executive meeting as the chair, and I will see you guys on Wednesday or virtually. You guys, we are adjourned. So have a great day and be safe.
Bye, Mark.